If you love a good crust on a steak and it to be juicy and tender and tasty, then this is the grill you're going to need.
Big thanks to Moesta Barbecue for sponsoring this video.
As you can see, there's something missing in this picture. That's right. This is it. Ta-da! It's not done yet. I have to set it up, but I just thought we set it up together so you can see how easy it is. You see, this is kind of like a part of it. There's much more to come. And for what it is, this is not the whole grill yet, but I thought it'd be interesting to show you how it actually works. This thing has some tricks up its sleeve that will make this an exceptional barbecue. And if I show you the air vents, I might as well show you the inside. You see, here are sliders that will open and close the air vents. On the other side, there's one of those too. That is for the ash drawer. Another thing that is interesting are these little screws. You might now be getting the sentiment that what is he rambling on about? Interesting things, screws, air vents. Every barbecue has that. Well, if I show you what it's for, then I'll pique your interest. You see, this is the real special part about this grill. And it's quite heavy and breakable probably. So I'll put this down. Whew. These are lava stones. And besides them being super heavy, they are going to change the world of flat top grilling with an open wood fire. Because there are a lot of brands that make a product similar to this, but none of them have a lava stone top. So yeah, you understand that I'm pretty excited. Now, I've cooked on this already one time and the results were mind-blowing. I'm talking about crispy, juicy, tasty results unlike I've ever had before. And that's what I want to show you guys today. I'm going to show you something extremely simple, but with amazing results. Let's fire it up. I'm going to put in a couple of fire starters, light them up, and then build up a small tower of wood blocks. I'm using beech because beech will give you the most amazing embers. Just stack them up 2 by 2, creating enough airflow. And with a grill like this, you're gonna need loads and loads of wood to get it started. This is a little bit of birch that's gonna definitely help create a bigger fire. And the cool thing is that I have my air vents open, I'm creating an insane amount of draft. As you can see in startup, I have a little bit of smoke, but that goes away quite quickly. I've cooked on many of these things and the draft in this barbecue is literally freaking amazing. You can even hear the roaring starting already. All I need to do now is wait for a bit until the wood is burned down at least half the way, and then I can start to feel what the temperatures are on my stone, as they are pretty cold at the moment. I'm going to load the base up with firewood. This is an aesthetically pleasing grill that's going to look freaking amazing in your backyard. The logs have burned down almost all the way, and now I'm just going to spread them out and a little bit underneath the stone, so we're spreading out the heat. And the stone on the outside, you can still touch it and that will stay always, but as you go inside it becomes more and more hot, so it's kind of cool feature. So here it's totally safe to touch. I can touch this like forever and never and ever, and if small kids are there, they won't burn their fingers on this stone. But as you go in, it starts to go up in temperature quite quickly, and in the edge right here, it's about 300 degrees Celsius. If this would have been cast iron, it would come up to temperature a little quicker, but the cool feature about this is you can cook on this residual heat for a long time. And it's even more fuel efficient. Now that we have our fire, we can actually open this up, close the vents, and let the wood burn down slowly. That way you're going to consume way less firewood than you would otherwise. Did I tell you the name of the barbecue yet? I haven't, did I? I haven't told you the name of this grill yet. The name of this grill is One. It's made by Moesta, and it is a German company, and they build the most amazing barbecues. And this is one of them. I got a couple of their grills, and all of them are designed to perfection. Just a little bit of oil, and on goes my Tomahawk Steak. Listen to that sizzle. I got my wood fire and I've got a delicious steak. And if I turn it around, you can see how beautiful it looks building up that crust. Now this ain't done yet. I'm going to move it to a hotter part. There we go. And that was where the pitmaster skills come into play. You gotta figure out which is the hottest part and how hot you need to go to get a beautiful crust on that steak while actually cooking it to perfection. As you might be able to see here, I'm running super efficient with only 2 blogs and a little bit of embers. And then all you need to do is just every now and then flip your steak. Just take out your camera, make some pictures. But don't just post it online just yet. Wait until you finish the steak. Otherwise, they might be swarming in for a piece of the action. In the meantime, I might as well make some compound butter. Because real butter, there ain't nothing better than real butter. Real butter, bro. I'm a big fan of making herb butter myself because then I can make it the way I like. And I start with a tablespoon of the PITMASTERX Texas seasoning. That will give me plenty of seasoning for 1 pack of butter, aka 250 grams. Then I'm gonna chop fine some parsley and some fresh chives. I'm just gonna do the Chinese version of it. Chop it real good. Chop it, chop it, chop it. And then add it to the butter. There we go. Now my butter is cold and I got a special trick that I'd like to apply. Make it easy on myself. I'm just gonna put on some gloves, go in with my hands, and while I'm mixing it up and putting in all the ingredients, I'm also warming up the butter, getting it up to room temperature. Now that is just a thing of perfection. And oh boy, this is done. I'm gonna put it on the cutting board. There we go. A little bit of butter on that steak. I don't really mean a little bit. Just don't be shy. Put that butter on. Let it melt onto the steak. These two belong together. Delicious buttery steak. Flip it around in its own juices. Whoa. Hey. I ain't kidding with that apron. I need it. All right, let's take a look inside this steak. Whoa, that is one delicious looking steak. Let's do a flip. Let's take a bite out of that. With my belly filled up, I can finally start thinking straight again. Now, I know I've fallen in love with this grill because it just gives me beautiful end result. It's not just steaks. Who is this actually for? Who needs to buy this grill? Well, you need to buy this grill if you like partying with your friends, if you like to cook for your family, if you like beautiful things in your garden, and if you love good quality German engineering. The price tag of this grill is 3,499 euros. Personally, I think that is a steal, because what do you get? You do not just get a grill, you get these beautiful stones, you get the German engineering, and you get the beautiful end result. This is a unique grill that can fit in any backyard, and it's not particularly hard to work out how this grill works. So anyone can do this. The link to where to buy this grill is down below in the video description, so you can check out the website from Moesta. Just let me know what you think of the grill. Put it down in the comments, tell me what you think. I'd love to hear. I'm already biased. This is the one for me, the Tominator. That's what I'm calling mine. If you're getting one of these, what is your nickname going to be? And I also have my good friend Jörn from Barbecue aus Rheinhessen also did a video on this, explaining how the grease goes into here, and they got all these tricks and thingies that work really well. It's just too much to put in one video, but it's just fantastic. Thank you for watching.